Hello, this is Mark Satterfield, and welcome to the Velvet Rope Playbook. Tonight's chapter: The Hidden Bridge, Leveraging Your Network, Even if It's Not Full of Millionaires. He wasn't the client. He wasn't the investor. He wasn't even in the room for the meeting. He was the quiet connection, the afterthought, the "oh, you should talk to" that changed everything. That's how it works in the world of the wealthy. The deal rarely comes from the obvious source. It doesn't come from your ad. It doesn't come from your website. It comes through someone who knows someone, who trusts you enough to pass your name into a world you don't yet have access to. And if your name feels right in that world, the door opens. Because in elite circles, your next big opportunity doesn't come from reaching farther. It comes from activating what's already around you and positioning yourself to move upstream. Even if your current network isn't full of wealth, it's full of bridges. Your job is to become the person worth referring across them. And if you want to sell to the affluent but don't come from wealth yourself, don't worry. My latest book, Velvet Rope Story Selling, is the shortcut. It's built to help you build trust, status, and momentum, even if you're not in the club yet. Go to getwealthyclients.com and grab your copy. That's getwealthyclients.com. Let me tell you about Eli. Eli is a CPA in Nashville. Smart, reliable, great at what he does. But all his clients were mid-tier: dentists, restaurant owners, contractors. He wanted into the private wealth space, but he kept saying, "I don't know anyone at that level." Until one day, a school teacher client, yes, a teacher, mentions her sister-in-law is remarried to a guy who owns planes or something. Eli didn't beg for an intro, didn't ask for a call. He just sent a handwritten note. "If your sister and her husband ever need someone on the tax side, quiet, experience, not flashy, I'm always happy to help." That was it. 2 months later, he gets a call, not from the husband, from the family office manager. "I'm told you're discreet and effective. We should talk." And that's how it happens. Through people you already know, who know people you never imagined. Your network doesn't have to be elite. It just has to be positioned. The key is in how you show up to the people already around you. Not needy, not generic, not "let me know if you hear of anyone," but like this. If you ever come across someone who needs help navigating, insert the high trust, high stakes service you offer, I'm always a quiet resource. No pitch, no push. You don't need to yell your name into the crowd. You just need one person to whisper it in the right room. And if you're not sure how to make yourself referral worthy in elite circles, my latest book, Velvet Rope Story Selling, will show you. Inside, I walk you through the positioning moves, story structures, and subtle clues that make people think this person belongs in a different league. You can get it now at getwealthyclients.com. Another quick story for you. Monica is a design consultant in Austin. Creative, stylish, sharp, but all her clients were just average. Until her Pilates instructor said something offhand. "One of my clients is building a ridiculous house in Lake Travis. Total nightmare." Monica didn't bite, didn't beg. She just said, "If they ever want someone who can bring calm to that kind of chaos, I'm happy to help." Quietly. The instructor passed along her name. The client didn't need a pitch. He needed someone who didn't flinch. Monica didn't sell. She told one or two stories. Soft, simple, tactical. She landed the gig, then another. then another. That Pilates instructor became a bridge, not because Monica asked for a favor, but because her positioning made the referral feel effortless. So here's the point. You don't need a new network. You need a new narrative inside the network you already have. You need to become the person whose story naturally travels upward, not by being the loudest, but by being the most referable. And what makes someone referable? Specific stories, subtle positioning, a brand that makes them look good for sharing you. When someone passes your name to a client worth $50 million, they're not just making an intro. They're putting their own credibility on the line. Your job is to earn that referral by moving like someone who's already worthy of it. Because the truth is, you're one quiet bridge away from your next ultra affluent client. And that bridge, it's probably already in your life. This is Mark Satterfield. Thanks for listening to this chapter of the Velvet Rope Playbook. I'll be back with you soon with more. But until then, bye for now.